Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of one of the most underrated yet essential ingredients in your kitchen, the onion. Whether you love them or hate them, onions are everywhere, and they've got some seriously surprising secrets. From ancient history to weird science, we've got 20 mind-blowing facts about onions that'll make you see them in a whole new light. Let's get started. Fact 1. Onions are older than you think. Did you know onions have been around for over 5,000 years? That's right. Onions are one of the oldest cultivated crops in history. Ancient Egyptians worshipped them, believing their spherical shape and concentric rings symbolized eternal life. They even placed onions in the tombs of pharaohs, like King Tutankhamun, to accompany them in the afterlife. Talk about a spicy send-off. Imagine being buried with onions. I guess they really wanted to keep things flavorful in the afterlife. Fact 2. Onions made pyramids possible. Here's a fun fact: onions were part of the secret sauce that built the pyramids. Ancient Egyptian workers were paid in onions, garlic, and bread. Onions were believed to provide strength and endurance, which was essential for hauling those massive stones. So next time you're chopping onions, remember they once fueled one of the greatest architectural wonders of the world. Move over protein shakes. Onions are the OG energy boosters. Fact 3. Why do onions make you cry? Alright, let's tackle the age-old question: why do onions make you cry? When you cut into an onion, it releases a gas called synpropanethylus oxide. This gas reacts with the water in your eyes to form sulfuric acid, which irritates your eyes and makes you tear up. It's basically the onion's way of saying, "Don't mess with me." Pro tip: chill your onions before cutting them, or wear goggles like a science nerd. Either way, you'll save your mascara. Fact 4. Onions have superpowers. Onions aren't just tasty, they're packed with health benefits. They're rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that boost your immune system, reduce inflammation, and even lower your risk of heart disease. Some people even swear by placing a cut onion in their room to absorb germs and purify the air. Science is still out on that one, but hey, it's worth a try. Move over, Captain America. Onion Man is here to save the day. Fact 5. The world's largest onion. Think your onions are big. Think again. The world's largest onion weighed a whopping 18 pounds and 11 ounces. That's heavier than a bowling ball. It was grown by Peter Glazebrook in the UK in 2014. Imagine the tears that thing could produce. I'd need a chainsaw to chop this bad boy. Fact 6. Onions in space. Onions are so awesome. Even NASA loves them. Onions were one of the first foods grown in space as part of experiments to see how plants grow in zero gravity. Astronauts also use onions to add flavor to their meals. Because let's face it, space food needs all the help it can get. One small step for man, one giant leap for onion kind. Fact 7. The sweetest onion in the world. Not all onions are created equal. The Vidalia onion, grown in Georgia, USA, is so sweet you can eat it like an apple. Its low sulfur content gives it a mild, sweet flavor that's perfect for salads and sandwiches. Fun fact: Vidalia onions are so special. They're legally protected. Only onions grown in certain parts of Georgia can be. Who needs candy when you've got Vidalias? Fact 8. Onions in folklore. Onions have a spooky side too. In medieval Europe, people believed onions could ward off evil spirits and the plague. They'd hang onions around their homes for protection. And in some cultures, placing an onion under your pillow was said to bring prophetic dreams. Sweet dreams or stinky dreams? You decide. I see a future full of onion rings. Fact 9. The onion dance. Did you know there's a dance dedicated to onions? In Japan, the onion dance is a traditional folk dance performed during harvest festivals. Dancers wear onion costumes and celebrate the humble veggie with music and movement. Now that's what I call a spicy routine. Step aside, TikTok trends. The onion dance is the next big thing. Fact 10. Onions in pop culture. Onions have even made their mark in pop culture. Remember Shrek's famous line, "Ogres are like onions"? Well, he wasn't wrong. Onions have layers, and so do we. Onions have also been featured in cartoons, movies, and even as emojis. They're the unsung heroes of the veggie world. And the award for Best Supporting Vegetable goes to the onion. Fact 11. Onion rings were an accident. Here's a fun fact: onion rings were invented by accident. In the 1920s, a chef accidentally dropped a sliced onion into batter, fried it, and voila, the onion ring was born. Today, they're a beloved snack worldwide. Who knew mistakes could be so delicious? Some accidents are just meant to be. Fact 12. Onions are a natural dye. Onions aren't just for eating, they're also a natural dye. The skins of yellow and red onions can be boiled to create beautiful, earthy dyes for fabrics and Easter eggs. It's an eco-friendly way to add color to your life. Who needs chemicals when you've got onions? Fact 13. The onion capital of the world, India, is the largest producer of onions in the world, growing over 20 million tons annually. In fact, onions are such a big deal in India that their prices can influence elections. Now that's what I call political power. Move over gold. Onions are the real treasure. Fact 14. Onions in ancient medicine. Onions have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Ancient Greeks used them to improve athletic performance, and Native Americans used them to treat coughs and colds. Even today, some people use onion juice to promote hair growth. Who needs fancy potions when you've got onions? Warding may cause tears and questionable hairstyles. Fact 15. Onions are 90% water. Here's a juicy fact: onions are 90% water. That's why they're so crisp and refreshing. But don't let that fool you, they're still packed with flavor and nutrients. It's like nature's way of saying, stay hydrated. Onion water. Anyone? No? Just me? Fact 16. Onions in art. Onions have inspired artists for centuries. From still life paintings to modern art installations, onions have been a symbol of simplicity, beauty, and layers of meaning. Who knew a humble veggie could be so artistic? Move over, Mona Lisa. The Onion Lisa is here. Fact 17. Onions in literature. Onions have even made their way into literature. In The Princess Bride, the character Miracle Max compares life to an onion, saying, "You know, life is pain, Highness." Anyone who says differently is selling something. Deep stuff for a veggie, right? Onions, the philosophers of the vegetable world. Fact 18. Onions in sports. Believe it or not, onions have a place in sports too. Some athletes eat onions before competitions for an energy boost. And in Japan, there's even an onion-themed marathon. Runners wear onion costumes and celebrate with onion dishes at the finish line. Now that's my kind of race. On your mark, get set, onion. Fact 19. Onions in space exploration. Onions are so versatile, they've even been considered for space exploration. Scientists are studying how to grow onions on Mars to provide fresh food for future colonies. Because if we're going to live on Mars, we're going to need some flavor. Martian onions, the final frontier. Fact 20. Onions bring people together. At the end of the day, onions are more than just a veggie, they're a symbol of connection. From family dinners to street food, onions bring people together and add flavor to our lives. So next time you chop an onion, remember you're part of a tradition that's thousands of years old. Thanks for watching, and remember, life is better with onions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fun facts. See you next time!